Coach, I wanted to share with you some tweaks to Coach Mountjoy's system that I thought were pretty good. And taking some of the things that you were doing and just making some tweaks, I thought made it a little bit simpler. I want to see what you thought about it, but main thing is talking about our F alignments. You know, I know you use 1, 2, 3, and 4, and what I've done is actually I go 1 through 8. So, you know, if we say, you know, this is our pro formation. You know, pro 1 would be here, wide left. 2 is in the wing or slot position on the left. 3 is B gap to the left. Okay. 4 is pistol sidecar on the left. 5 is pistol sidecar on the right. So 4 and 5 we know are pistol sidecar. So that kind of helps us get to the 1, 2, and 3 left, or 6, 7, 8 on the right. 6 B gap to the right. 7 wing position to the right. 8 would be a wide position on the right. So, you know, we could say pro 8. That gives us kind of the tray look out of that set. We could say pro 1, which gives us twins away. We could say pro 2, which is, you know, that's the original double formation that Coach Mountjoy uses. You know, but sometimes, you know, we're talking about running power, running stretch. You know, we kind of like this guy to be in here on power. And that just gives me a way to just make sure he lines up in the right spot. You know, so we want to run power. You know, pro 6 would be our best position to do that, or power or counter, either one. Now talk about the motion. You know, I think the motions, what I try to do is, instead of using the names, because what's the hardest part to teach on the motion? All right, you know, ham means this. You know, we used to say bump, that kind of thing. But what I like to do now is, at first I was gonna use the word move. Okay, so if I use pro move 6, then that tells my F and the quarterback, hey, there's gonna be some motion here. And you can line up in any position, 1 through 8, and you're gonna move to 6. And that's a pretty good system, I thought. But sometimes, you know, you want somebody coming from an 8 and coming to a 6 and then kicking that way. I mean, that just kind of does, you know, that, as an offensive coordinator, that allows you to manipulate the way you want things done, you know, because I might like that movement and he may line up over here and come to a 6, that kind of thing. And so when now when calling the formation, all right, I'm just going to call out both numbers for the original initial alignment and then the movement. So for if I want to move to here, I might say, okay, pro 26, and that's going to be my formation. So we're going to come out here and line up. You know, I call them F, you could call them H, you know, but we're going to come up here and line up in a 2, and we know we got 26, so he's going to motion to the 6 spot. All right, and then we're going to run the play. Pro 26, you know, power. We call it toaster and blender is what we call them. Toaster's power to the right, blender power to the left. But anyway, so our play call would be pro 26, and then we'd say toaster. So pro 26 is the formation and the motion. Toaster is the play, power to the right. Okay, same thing. You say pro 26. Our counters are target and Toledo. So pro 26, Toledo, coming back this way. That's counter left. You know, that's the original. That's the kind of the first motion that you learn under Mountjoy, is that little bump motion by your H-back. You know, but that way I can control where these guys are going to line up, and I can control the motion. And it's really simple. Pro 26. I mean, and you can make any adjustment. So pro 72, and we call our stretch dolphin. Shark and dolphin's what we use for that. So pro 72 dolphin. So that's going to give us a look here. He's going to line up in a 7. He's going to motion across to a 2, and we're going to run stretch this way. Okay, so that's essentially how we are handling our original alignments and our motions by our H-back. So I don't know, I thought it was pretty good. So let me know what you think.